Okay, this is my second video that I'm making here. As you can see, I have taken the guitar apart. The only part I did not take apart was the output jack. Now, the input jack here, as you can see, is here. Get where you can look at. Okay, the input jack is just on a regular kind of pickguard plate secured by 4 bolts. It's got 2 leads and a ground going into it. And interestingly, of course, there's no tone control. And this was the common feature on the Death Dagger, the Sting, and the UFO. Now here, this is kind of interesting. These are 2 guitar volume knobs that have been put down there. The purpose being the pickup, which I'll get to in a moment, sat on top of these 2, the magnets underneath the pickup, and it was putting this at the height. As it was not giving it a great height at all above the bridge piece. The bridge piece is here, and it's secured by 4 bolts, 2 of which holes are visible. The other 2 are underneath these bridge pieces. And you can see here, those are the 4 holes. This is a basic kind of Telecaster bridge for single coil pickup. Now, the pickup, when I took it out, both the leads going to the pickup fell off. Normally this would be kind of a very bad thing, but you can't really see it here, but we do have the bottom lead. You can kind of see that one going out there. That's the one of the leads, the starting lead. And I don't know if you can see here, the top lead is kind of sticking out a little bit there. So this pickup is still salvageable. The magnet here was kind of glued on. It just came right off, and so I'll have to glue that back on. But this pickup is salvageable. I can, and this is good because I think this is in Hondo's official advertisement, they said this was called an X13. I don't know what that means as far as Hondo pickups goes, but I'd say probably since this was one of their more glamorous line of guitars, I guess you could say probably price-wise, it's probably a pretty hot overwound pickup. So I'm really anxious to get that going. As far as modifications goes, I'm not going to make any. I try not to modify anything more than I have to on these guitars. Of course, unless if I put the pickup back in and there's just a ton of noise or something, I might shield the entire cavity with copper paper, adhesive paper. And I've done that on my other 2 Hondos with good success because they were kind of noisy when I started them up. I'll probably level the fretboard, and of course I'm going to tighten the Grover tuners. But other than that, this is going to be a simple put back together as soon as I can get the pickup restored and mounted in there. I'm probably going to put a chunk of foam in there to make sure the pickup rides up. And there was some kind of a mechanism here with these 3 bolts which actually held the pickup in there. I'm going to have to fabricate something that will hold it at the right height. So, because the height that it would sit at on these 2 knobs, which are coming out of there. These knobs are basically glued in to a strip of foam there on the bottom. I'll just go ahead and pull that out. It's, this is a previous owner's fix. Yeah, these are kind of Les Paul type knobs. Interestingly, they've got the graduated ticks on both sides. Are really not bad knobs, but anyway, we will get in there. I mean, this thing basically just has the 2 leads, going from one point through the pickup to the output jack. So this is not going to be a hard wiring job at all. Oh, also on the back here, something else I found. This here I originally thought it might be a Molly. It's actually a toggle switch knob that has been drilled out. Uh, so I've ordered new ferrules here for this. I only need one, but I ordered 6 brand new ones from China. That's where I get all my stuff. It's cheap. And it's the same stuff you buy over here, just marked up. Other than that, and of course I'm putting new strings on it. Really doesn't need anything else, just a few cosmetic things here and there, and that's where we're going to go from here. So once I have this thing all worked up and restored, I'm going to plug it in and do a little demo video on it so you can see how it sounds. Sound good? See you later.